market. I'm representing the CEC who would not be able to make it today. So I'm so happy and excited to be here today so that we can participate in this very important occasion so that we can be able to plan for the expo that I'm informed will be held towards the end of this week. So let me start by saying that I want to very warmly congratulate ASK Western Branch for holding a very successful show this year. Indeed, this year's show was very successful, and we are looking forward that this expo that is going to be there towards the end of the week is going to be equally successful. I want to assure you that we as the county government and specifically the Ministry of Agriculture, we will support you fully as you carry out this activity. I also want to, of course, congratulate the stakeholders who have gathered here today, because were it not for you, then this event would not be able to hold it. So thank you so much for coming, and we look forward to working together with you so that we can ensure that not just this activity, but the other subsequent activities are going to be successful. Let me say, as a county government, we would want to work, and we continue to work with all the stakeholders to ensure that we achieve the governor's manifesto of ensuring that we have food security and wealth creation. So towards that end, this year's theme for the Expo, which is promoting agriculture and trade in the digital era for industrial growth, is in line with the governor's agenda. So we will work hand in hand to ensure that we are able to move towards food security and wealth creation within this county. And I want to say that these are part of the efforts that will ensure that we are able to ensure that we attain food security and wealth creation. I want to say that as a department specifically, there are certain activities that we are carrying out to ensure that we have food security within the county and at large. One of the activities that as a county government we are carrying out, and it is in line with this theme, we would want to digitize agriculture so that we can be able to attain industrial growth. So one of the activities that we are undertaking currently is, I hope most of you are aware that we are carrying out vaccination for cattle across the county. And the process we are using this time, we are not doing it the way we used to do, that we would ask farmers to assemble the animals at a particular point. What we are doing, we are reaching out to individual farmers so that we ensure that we are able to cover all the households, so that we are able to cover all the animals. However, we're not going to vaccinate your animal unless you as a farmer, you are registered. So we want to urge those of you who are here and you have farms within the county, ensure that you are registered as a farmer first, because you have to be registered as a farmer first before then we can be able to get in touch with you and then be able to come to your farm so that we can be able to vaccinate your animals. This is very important because in the long term, we would want to ensure that our animals are vaccinated. We are beginning with a couple of diseases, but long term, we'll ensure that we're able to vaccinate all the animals so that as we work towards ensuring that we target the foreign markets for exports, that once our animals have been vaccinated, then they're able to meet the conditions at the other end. So we want to encourage our farmers register, and then you're able to, so that your animals can be vaccinated. Secondly, in line with the registration digitally, of course, we are also distributing fertilizer. I hope you're aware that the last couple of years, we have, in the last mile efforts to ensure that people have fertilizer, we have done quite well. So for those farmers who have not registered, we want to, again, encourage them to register. We have a pool of youngsters that we have deployed across all the wards, that we call them agripreneurs. So other than registering farmers, they'll also help farmers to develop their enterprises so that they have that business perspective. So we want to encourage our farmers. Please register with these farmers, with these agripreneurs, so that you're able to get within a scope of activities we are doing. So all the activities that we will be carrying out in future, you have to be registered. And we are registering it within digitally, so that we're not going to, it's not an issue of just moving around anyhow. You have to be registered for you to get our services. So we want to encourage farmers and all the stakeholders to get registered. Otherwise, I want to say, whatever will happen towards the end of this week is in line with what we are doing. We've not been able to be very strong as a department on the ground. As you realize, we've not been able to do a lot of field days, demonstrations, training. So this is one opportunity that we'd want to collaborate with all the stakeholders and SK, so that we ensure that we are able to reach out to our farmers. Whatever new information we have in the different spheres, we're able to get it out to the farmers. I think I wouldn't want to bore you so much, because it was not my day, but I think I would want us to go to the next session, where we'll be able to discuss and interact, so that we know what to really entail in these activities. So with those brief remarks, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much. Let's give him a hand of applause.